Hello, all my friends. I hope you're having a fabulous day, an outstanding day. I hope you all had a fabulous Christmas, holiday, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. I hope it was outstanding. I hope you enjoyed it with family and friends and loved ones and people that like you. Today, I'm going to make a video about buying. It's about buying an e-bike on Alibaba, but it could apply to anything that you could buy on Alibaba. And this video, it's going to be very simplistic. I've watched several videos on YouTube about how to make purchase on Alibaba, and I'm going to try to make a video that incorporates all the most important, pertinent points that you should remember, but make it easy. So I'm not going to have a laptop or a computer with clicking on and showing you this, click on that. I'm going to tell you, and then you're going to have to go there and experiment, which is what I did. And please, as always, thank you for watching. Smash the subscribe, click on the like, click on the bell, tell your friends. I'm hoping that you all are getting some tidbits here or there out of all my videos, whether it's about bicycles, electric bikes, the law, real estate, the economy, market, interest rates, whatever. I hope you're getting something out of it. I hope you smile, watch my videos where I dressed up as Santa. I got a lot of joy out of riding around, waving, wishing everybody Merry Christmas and giving out candy to the kids and hearing the kids scream Santa. Santa was all exciting. So I hope you all got a smile out of it too. So I am buying a bike from Alibaba. What is Alibaba? There's AliExpress, which is owned by Alibaba, same thing. AliExpress is the analogous item of Amazon. AliExpress is like Amazon, except from the Far East. Alibaba is a global website for B2B, business to business. A lot of companies you see on Alibaba, whether you're buying a widget or an e-bike, they have minimum purchase numbers. So sometimes you might have to purchase 5. I've seen 100 for e-bikes. So it's about buying in bulk. But there are many where they will sell you a sample, i.e. they will sell you one bike. And so I have been working on this for at least probably about 4 weeks now. And I watched videos on YouTube about how to do it. I even contacted some of the suppliers that were listed in those YouTube videos, and none of it panned out. I have received quotes for what I'm purchasing from 5 different suppliers, and they've ranged from the mid 3s to the mid 4s. And what am I looking at buying? I'm looking at buying a stealth clone bomber. So in a nutshell, it is a super fast e-bike, because I'm looking at the 15,000 watt motors, super fast e-bike that can go up to 75, 80 miles an hour. That's what I'm looking to purchase. That's what I've been dealing with. So here are my tidbits if you want to only deal with verified suppliers. So suppliers that have gone through a specific verification process to make sure that they're legit, that they have numbers, that they have sales, done by Alibaba. So you want to look for verified suppliers so you know that they're real. When you're on a verified supplier's site, do not click on anything and put it in the cart. This is not like Amazon or AliExpress. You want to send off an inquiry. It'll pop up at the bottom of if you're using the phone, it'll pop up, send an inquiry. Yes, you want to send an inquiry. And you tell in that inquiry what you're looking for. 15,000 watt bike. You want this, you want that. and you ask for a catalog or a list of options. And typically, sometimes it's within minutes, sometimes it's the next day, because they are ahead of us time wise. So we're not on the same schedule. So the communication can be lagging, but they will respond, and they will either, no one has ever sent me a PDF of options or a catalog, which I've seen other YouTubers talk about. Not one, never, not at all. They have sent me information based on what I've asked for, and I've watched enough and looked at enough YouTube videos to know that I wanted 19-inch turtle tires. That's the type of tread. I know that I wanted a KKE front shock, not the Zoom shock. I know that I wanted fenders and lights and mirrors, and I know that I wanted black, and I know that I wanted 15,000 watt, and I know that I wanted, and I would ask. So I did my research ahead of time about what I wanted to purchase and what I was looking for. And with the first supplier, I knew this much. With the second supplier, I knew this much. And by the time, that's why it's taken so long. Now I have a wealth of knowledge that all the suppliers are kind of different with regards to what they offer, slight variations. So never put it in your cart. Ask for a catalog or a list of options. Send out an inquiry to multiple suppliers so you can get multiple quotes. Is there really negotiating? No, it's really kind of like, okay, what's your price? Can you do any better? And you just keep searching different suppliers. So you want to deal with multiple suppliers. You want to get multiple pricing. And when I got information from a supplier, I then Googled that supplier. I looked to see where they were located. I tried to even use Google Maps to see pictures of the physical location. And then on Alibaba, as you click through the site for the supplier, you will see verified statistics with regards to the size of the company. You will see a history of the company. You will see the number of employees. You will see dollar sales. And then some companies will have a bunch of diamonds, so the more diamonds, the better. And so it's all about researching who you're dealing with, because the biggest fear I have had with Alibaba is, am I going to get ripped off? So I wanted to make sure that the company I was dealing with was legitimate, has been around for a while, and has done a lot of business. And so once you research a company and you're comfortable that the company really is a company, you get them to send you your invoice. And you want to be specific about everything being the way it's supposed to be. And you only deal with paying through Alibaba because they have trade assurance. You can use your credit card and you have protection. So if you use your credit card and the product doesn't come, you have your credit card to say, I never got what I was promised. I also had the supplier that I purchased from send me an email. So I have communication through the Alibaba platform. That's how you pay through Alibaba platform. They have price protection, trade assurance to make sure you're not getting ripped off. And I also had it through an email. And just to give you an example, this is all my research, all companies, and in particular, the one company. So the one company that I'm purchasing from is Pulso. And when I researched that company, besides learning that they have a lot of sales, they have been in the biking business for many years, and they sell regular bikes, racing bikes, bike hubs, bike equipment, and e-bikes. So it's not a company that just was magically formed to make e-bikes. It's a company that has been around for a while that makes a whole bunch of things related to regular bicycles and e-bikes, and save everything. So you want to keep a record, a detailed record of all your emails, all your communications through Alibaba. It's all printed out and saved. When you're hunting and you're comparing your suppliers, when you've researched that your suppliers are legit, you want to make sure that you're comparing apples to apples for the pricing and the product. Most of the stealth bomb clones, the bicycles, they're very similar. There's some slight variations with the frames and the lights, but in general, they're very similar. So the biggest difference that I learned is this: when you see and get a low price, it's pretty much always being built with a Chinese battery. And so you want to ask for LG cells or Samsung cells. And when you do that, you will see that your price goes up. So I had a price worked out with one supplier who I picked up from YouTube video. Very easy to deal with, great communication, great option list that they sent me when I asked for prices. And then the battery did not specify what it was. And when I said, who makes the battery, the individual told me it is a Chinese battery, good cells. And I was like, no, I don't want that. There's rules and regulations going on in the United States now. And these Chinese batteries are probably going to be restricted, and at least in municipalities. And so when the individual quoted me a price for Samsung cells, the price went up like $600. You want to make sure when you get your invoice that it's everything that you want, that it is an LG Samsung cells for me. I did not want a Chinese battery. I'd rather pay the extra money. And then the other thing you need to be prepared for is there will be a wait. Most places quote 2 months. Some places say 6 weeks. Some places say 3 months. So if you want to do your research, if you want to do your homework, if you don't mind hunting, if you don't mind doing your due diligence, you could, depending on what you want to buy, you could save thousands of dollars by buying it directly from Alibaba. Is there a little bit of risk? Yes. Could the bike come damaged? Yes. Does it come with a warranty? Yes, it's coming with a warranty. 1 year warranty. 2 years on this, 1 year on this. Do I expect to make any warranty claim? No, but I've read reviews from different companies that when you contact these companies, if something's broken, they will send you a replacement part. But I'm looking at it worst case scenario that there is no warranty, and I'm okay with that because the savings on the bike, I could pick up the parts somewhere else and still do better than if I bought it from one of these other suppliers in the United States. And I kind of find it exciting to do this. The past 4 weeks of hunting and negotiating and dealing with the different suppliers and building and designing the bike, it's kind of been exciting. And the most important thing is to make sure you're dealing with a legitimate seller and you know what you're ordering and you verify what you're ordering, because once the order's done and you make your payment through Alibaba and only Alibaba, you're probably done. Use a credit card. Have some more protection that way. So I hope you got something out of it. If you have any questions, you can call me. You can email me. You can text me. You can comment. I will try to get you the answer if I don't know the answer. And when my Alibaba stealth clone bomber comes, I'm going to make videos, and I hope you will watch them, and I hope you will enjoy it, and I hope you'll smile. and I hope it's going to be an outstanding outcome for my next bike. I love you all. See ya. Good morning, all my friends. This is the next day after my first Alibaba video, and this is my second follow-up Alibaba video that I'm going to add on. My editing skills suck, so I apologize. But let me reiterate, please subscribe, smash the subscribe, click the bell, click the like, and tell your friends to subscribe, and please overlook my poor editing skills. So I emphasized in the video, trust your supplier, research your supplier, verify everything before you pay. Alibaba has trade assurance, payment protection. Paying and buying stuff through Alibaba is safe, but it's all about making sure that you're buying what you want to buy, you're buying what you agreed and negotiated to buy, and paying attention to the details, including up to the very end before you put in your credit card information, because you can pay with your credit card, which gives you protection besides Alibaba protection, trade assurance protection. But you need to make sure that everything is still the same. So I woke up today early in the morning. The Alibaba supplier was going to send me the invoice to pay, and they did. And I looked at the invoice, and I'm going to put some screenshots up. I'm going to try to weave them into the video. And, so this deal is going to go down the toilet, because when I was verifying my invoice and all the pricing, now for over a week, we've been going back on the minutia for the final pricing. I had the final pricing. The final pricing was $32.80 total delivered per the rep. Well, today my bill was $33.78 and 8 cents, because she added a transaction fee, and that really just pisses me off. And I'm not going to go through with this deal now because of that transaction fee, because we've had over a week to hammer out all the details, and my intuition is like, I can't trust you. So am I really going to get the bike that we talked about? And that's where you have to pay attention to the details with Alibaba. The other thing is, when I'm reading over it, it's the paperwork that she sent me. The other suppliers that had a higher price, it was door to door. It was from the China manufacturing factory to my doorstep in Maryland. When I read over the small print for this person, I have to pay the import fees and duty fees and port fees, and there's no number on those. So who knows what this bike will cost? And that's one reason why it was several $100s less than the other bikes, I'm sure. So this supplier was more of a bait and switch, was more of a hiding the little final details, whereas some of the other suppliers were more upfront. So what am I going to do? I have ordered a goat power bike, a goat powered e-bike. That's on the way. That's coming in February. I ordered that before I had finished hammering out the details on my Stealth Clone bomber. So that goat bike, Motor Goat V3, if it's not fast enough for me, I've already been thinking that bike will be the basis for me creating a faster bike by ordering parts and putting it together. And between my new Facebook friends, Maximum Charge, Mr. E, Gary's E-Bike Adventures, and my other friends who are building bikes and doing stuff, I think I'll glean enough information from them that I can do it. So this Alibaba deal is going down the tubes. Well, I still try to buy a bike in Alibaba? Maybe, because I find it kind of exciting anyway. That's, I guess, the attorney in me that likes that dealing, wheeling and dealing, and the negotiating. But that's why you have to be careful with Alibaba. Is it doable? Yes. Is it simple to do? Yes. You have to pay attention to the details from start to finish. Before you put in your credit card information and press payment, you need to make sure you're getting what you agreed to get for the price that you agreed. So that's my Alibaba experience up to this point. I hope you got something out of this video. Smash the subscribe, click the like, click the bell, tell your friends. Thank you for watching. I love you all. See ya.